Hello!
Woo.
Welcome to a woo-woo.
We are in the library.
Ooh, what this?
We're eating the books.
Nom nom nom.
They're very mad at us.
Eh.
The books give us knowledge and nutrition.
They're telling us not to eat the books, but I don't see why not.
Nom nom nom. Eat them. Eat the books.
Nom nom knowledge. That could be a good little slogan for a library. You could serve
I
snacks
see.
at the library.
I see.
Kids would be flocking.
But then there would be,
Anyway.
gross stuff in the books.
Ah, that's true. I guess that's why they say no snacks in libraries.
Anyway, hello.
Well, in an ideal world, everyone would be clean. How are you guys doing?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Library of Urulu podcast. I think we're all very tired, so this is never gonna go well. Chris just made my audio peak.
Ooh.
We are here today with Chris.
Hello.
Welcome.
Yes, hello. I am tired.
So you're... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It's like, I am small and sleepy.
But you have cat.
Well, I did. And then he ran away.
No more cat.
Cat was like, oh no, they're doing that podcast.
He's like, Mommy won't let me eat her peppermint. I go pout.
Oh man.
No.
That's a cat's
no,
life.
no peppermint for you. Anyway.
So you've climbed into a cage with two monkeys. We've never interviewed a guest before, so welcome, and you're about to have a very bad time.
Hoi. Hoi, just Tim.
But yeah, so would you like to introduce yourself, Chris, or shall we introduce you?
I mean, I'm a Chris, and I did stuff and things. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Chris needs no introduction in this community.
Chris needs very little introduction in this community, unless you didn't watch season 2, in which case, why not?
Season 2, or if you're not part of the current Discord, or, any of that stuff.
I mean, most people don't know that exists yet, so...
Hey, it exists! You guys should, do the thing, and...
Oh god, I don't want to restart my computer and install updates, I don't want to do...
Rip.
Oh, I was wondering why you were a little quiet. Oh no. That's real bad timing. Oof.
I don't want to restart my computer. Leave me alone.
Wait, you use a Mac though, right?
Yeah.
Or you... Oh, you do still. Huh. I mean, it won't force you to do it then.
Yeah. It doesn't auto shut down like Windows.
Yeah, that's good at least.
Wee.
So, today, we have Chris for a little while, so we'd like to make good use of our time. And, Chris, for those of you who don't know, played Martha in Mianite Season 2, as well as Mott, and was in charge of basically the whole, alt storyline regarding the alternate characters.
Yeah.
And Chris was, very, very prominent in the writing team, and did a lot of wonderful work and role play with the streamers, and Chris is a beloved human.
And yelling at Jordan for being stupid.
Jordan, please. I think we all yelled at Jordan a lot.
Well, Matt just kind of sat around and stared at Jordan funny.
Well,
and watched him explode at some point in time.
And then after Jordan exploded, I started staring a little harder and poking him. That was basically it.
the extent of Andor's ability is stare.
See, we don't talk about explosions and Mianite and bad decisions were made. Just many bad decisions.
Is there one in particular that's coming to mind right now?
I mean, as the Discord likes pointing out, the one day appearance of inspiration.
Oh,
Do you remember that?
like, I remember that we threw around some funny names that were kind of a play off of intuition and stuff.
Me and Dianite got in trouble.
Oh, right, that was the explosion. Yeah,
that one time.
That was a lot of explosions. That was like a big one.
That was bad.
Yeah.
So once upon a time, a little thing called inspiration told Tom he should blow up things.
Oh no.
And the guy playing Dianite helped me set up a very controlled area, plenty of water, and TNT, so it would do surface damage, but it wouldn't actually destroy anything of Tucker's. We forgot about Tom's nature, where he took the TNT and moved it where we couldn't control it.
Yeah, Tom would.
So the two of us got in a lot of trouble. Because this wasn't the first time they had to rebuild Tucker's dojo.
Oh man.
Or probably not even the third time they've had to rebuild it.
Tucker's
Ooh,
not allowed
boys.
to have fun.
Yeah. So, ooh, boys. We got yelled at.
But like that was kind of like your life and the life of a lot of the other BTS members. You guys were like really into like the pranks and the shenanigans and stuff. Like you were deep into that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, hey streamers, here's some things you might not have thought about. Go do them.
Yeah, that's like an important part of the Mianite genre, I guess, that like you guys were really tapped into, and it was fun to watch. But I was like, let me just stick to my lore books.
I think you got tired of us more than once.
I don't know. I think I like never got involved enough with the pranking and shenanigans side of things to become tired of it. I was more just like detached, and once in a while I like dipped in to join you guys. And, yeah.
Like that sweet moment when Martha became the goddess and Jordan was like, well, if you're a goddess now, can you do this? And without me even asking, you just made the bro robes appear.
Oh man.
You remember?
Really? So that was like the literal beginning of bro robes. I didn't remember how so it was like I didn't even ask you or anything. I was just like, this is what Martha can do.
Yeah. Jordan was like, yeah, so if you're a goddess now, can you give me like the void thaumaturge robes?
Oh, okay, so he asked specifically for those. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, like he asked for them and I was trying to figure out like, all right, how quick can I get into creative and pull them up? And then I like turn around to be all like, all right, yeah, give me a second, let me see if I can let me test my new powers. I turn around and they're on an armor stand.
You know what? I almost don't believe that it was me who did that because I'm like the clumsiest Minecraft player in the world. Like it must have been Mattspire or Zine who did that. I don't believe it was
I'm
me.
pretty sure it was you.
That's insane. That's great.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like I'm like 99% sure it was you, and it was just like this brilliant moment of teamwork where like I don't even have to ask at this point. It's like
that's like the ideal, you don't even have to communicate, it just kind of happens. Like telepathy. Yeah.
And Jordan was freaking out because he thought like I actually made them appear.
Oh god.
Man, I wonder what episode that was. Angel, you happen to know, would you? You're like an encyclopedia of
I know,
Mianite.
I have, like, the list of storyline important things. I can look that up real quick.
Yeah,
oh god, I don't have
that
it
might
saved on
not
this
have
computer.
that might not have been in a storyline episode. I don't know.
I think it
It
was.
was.
It was because
Martha's Ascension.
I have Martha's Ascension as one of them.
Okay.
I know it only lasted like 5 minutes before the streamers just left, but otherwise
Yeah.
they were like,
Episode
"Okay,
that-
you're a god now. Goodbye."
Yeah. Like, I also fully wasn't expecting Tucker to go along with that. I was just like, alright, let's just get Jordan and Wag. Because they're the ones that'll probably go with this. And then Tucker's like, yeah, okay, cool, I'll go with you guys too. I'm like, oh. Okay.
Oh man. So while Angel's looking for that, there's an elephant in the room.
Oh.
And I fully understand if that elephant must remain an elephant and not turn into a nice cuddly cat. But the elephant is the Mianite MMO.
Oh boy.
And
We don't talk about that.
Yeah, we probably don't, but we're all
well,
wondering.
you see,
so.
Meet my YouTube
I can
tab.
read you guys the latest sneak peek that we posted today.
OMG!
That we are working our butts off for the beta version of the server.
I tab into this episode that I'm trying to find Martha's Ascension in, and I just see Ionita jumping up and down trying to hop a fence.
Oh no!
Escape.
And we have redone the lobby map, and there's lots of really cool things that me and the team have been working on, and hopefully soon TM.
That's fantastic. I'm so excited. Yeah, haven't been tapped into the news on that, but I'm gonna have to check out the server soon, or the Discord server. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're working on it.
This is just lots of.
I can't say anything definitively, of course.
Yeah, we get that.
But I do know that since I'm community manager, that we've been getting a lot done in the past.
Oh, I see a Martha name tag.
Oh no!
And you're still lead writer on that, or
a Martha next to a smaller Martha.
Wait, what?
I'm looking at this episode. It's just Martha standing next to a baby Martha.
Oh.
Martha Nita. Something.
And I think that's a small Botan. I can't actually tell.
No, that wouldn't exist.
Was this the daycare they made?
Yeah.
No, a small Botan would never exist.
When Mott got super mad at Sonia, I remember that.
I don't know. This is episode 98 of Sparkles' POV. Yeah. I'm just seeing a very small boy in black. I don't know who that is. Is there two small Marthas, or am I going insane? Oh no, that's a Dianito. Is what that is.
Okay, so Chris.
Yes.
You still do, like, you're kind of the lead writer on that still, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
For the most part. Oh, okay. I'm just like, I remember the daycare center.
Mr. Sparkles, please get off the top of the dojo.
Actually, I think the daycare center was the first thing I built.
Okay, this is Martha's Maze of Pain, is what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Was the daycare center before, like, I think there were multiple stages of, like, Steve and Martha's house. Like, I think there was a renovation at some point.
I think so. I didn't do much of the actual building of things.
Okay.
Like, the daycare I built when we started getting the many Ionitas.
Yes.
Which then, all the Dianitas.
All I'm getting is, like, Martha's brain maze that she's apparently got a maze in her brain, but I am not finding an ascension in here.
We can maybe find that later.
The maze is the ascension.
Well, there was another part, but that, like, where Bro Rubs kind of just popped up, but...
It would either be later that episode or, like, the very next one.
I'm looking at plot important ones right now, so I just got Martha's brain maze, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it counts. Hers was kind of a two-step process.
Let's see what the wiki has to say.
Not a whole lot. It doesn't cite specific episodes a lot of times, which kind of sucks. A maze in a brain? Yeah, me too, Honor.
Okay, so Bro Robes were episode 98 through 107.
Neat.
He did show up in 98? Well, I'm not seeing him, so...
Yeah.
Guess I'm blind. Oh well.
Those are long episodes. Can't blame you.
Yeah.
Lots of streamer death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Mianite was slain by a small spider territory.
Wee! No, forget.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Our version of Dianite died, or whatever. Good old Dianite died. I'm sorry you have to bring that up again, Honor. You're in chat.
Oh no.
I think Metal wanted us to talk about Ionite's death.
Taylor did.
Oh, that was Taylor. Okay. So, like, yeah, you were mentioning the daycare earlier, and I was just thinking how, like, that the daycare and stuff like the daycare were really fun to put into the story because, you know, there's this big character death, right? And, you know, there's a whole gamut of reactions to it, but it's a death. And then you have to follow it up with something, and the way we followed it up was with little just babies everywhere and
Yay!
things, and yeah, the daycare was really fun, and yeah. And then with Martha's ascension and, you know, all sorts of things, like kind of taking Ionite's place in a way. I thought that was cool.
It worked. But yeah, I think a lot of people are still mad about Ionite dying.
I mean, it wasn't an actual death. It was a technical one. Enough for it to count.
I felt that I saw almost every type of reaction possible to the death. There was the, you know, I'm so mad this shouldn't have happened. And then there was the, OMG, that was such a great death, but please kill me, I don't want to live anymore. And then there was the, like, well, you know, that death was a plot device, I don't know. I'm pretty cool about it, and, like, yeah, I think that was also controversial because, you know, the Mianite gods aren't supposed to die, obviously, but season 2 was kind of a deconstruction of godhood, so I think a lot of people caught on to that, and they were like, okay, I see you.
I got you, fam.
Hey, what about Alyssa? I'm just throwing that out there. She's baby.
Alyssa! Oh, the sweet baby, yes. I was really hoping she would have gotten to show up.
Yeah, she only got like 2 episodes of screen time, and not even that.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was that stopped us from making the alts show up, but I felt like they should have as well, and we just kind of didn't get to do everything.
We hit some time constraints. Like, we wanted it to go longer, but there was some stuff happening with the streamers that kind of forced us, like, alright, we have to cut out this entire act worth of stuff that we wanted to do.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, to me it was like...
It happens.
It like, actually... It was this weird paradox, because it, like, went longer than planned, like objectively. Like it was supposed to be only like 4 or 5 months, and it went 6, I think.
Something
But
like that.
a lot of that time was just filler and like waiting for like things to fall into place.
Yeah.
And we should have like been able to spend that time doing like important arcs, like the alts and stuff. But we couldn't because like the key streamers weren't there, so it was just like filler, and I think that's kind of how it went down.
Yeah. Though some of that filler turned out to be some pretty good stuff.
Yeah, there was some good stuff.
Like, there's... No. I still remember I kind of just forced the issue with Mott. I was like, no, look, I renamed my personal Minecraft account. I was like,
Yep.
no, he's showing up.
He exists.
You made it happen.
I was just like, oh my gosh. And Mad Spy will never let me live it down that I lost the potion he gave me that would have let me actually beat Tom in that fight.
Oh my gosh. I don't remember that fight.
I was like, I'm not good at PvP. Why am I doing this?
Dude, I am not good at PvP either. It was really funny going up against the streamers and little challenges and stuff, because I'm like, I'm an NPC, so I'll just give myself the power levels that seem reasonable. I'll just hack in a few hearts here and there, and I'll just hope that my skills kind of like, don't fail me too badly.
Fandor's Rebirth's damage modifier was pretty bad.
So, like, straight up, I was in creative most of the time I was dealing with with players.
Me too.
I was just like, I'm not gonna have to worry about eating. I'm not gonna worry about, any of that.
Yep. Before I forget, so like Angel, you've made some really excellent renditions of Alyssa in some of the stories you've written, and I just wonder if you've shared those with Chris, or if you guys have talked about that.
No.
Oh god, Chris hasn't seen my Alyssa stuff. I do a whole lot of writing of like older Alyssas, and I did do that follow-up to Intermission, and Chris read that, but there was very little Alyssa in that. That was kind of just I write a lot of Andor and I need an excuse to write Andor. What? I get into my boy and then I stick with my boy. He's mine now.
That's a quote.
That's how it happens.
Yeah,
that's kind of what happened with Martha too. She's like, hey, she's mine now.
We're stealing characters from Matt. This is not good.
No, it's not stealing. It's beautiful. It's perfect.
Sorry, Matt. We're eating your characters.
So, little secret here.
Ooh.
When I joined, I was given the choice between 2 characters about who I wanted to take.
Oh.
Do you remember, Matt?
I vaguely recall this choice being a thing, and you mentioning it maybe in the past year to me, but I don't remember who the second character was.
Andor. You gave me the choice between Martha and Andor, and I was like, Martha, I need her. She's mine. You can't have her.
I can just feel the AUs blossoming in listeners' minds right now.
Yeah, it's blossoming. It's blossoming in mine as well, which is not good.
Like,
that's. I guess it would be sort of following more. I was writing the Lilac earlier. I guess it would follow like kind of along the same path as Lilac, but instead of Alva, it's now Andor written by Martha.
Yeah, that's fascinating.
Yeah. I was born to play the role of Mott, though. Oh, my sweet boy.
See, yeah. I personally like the difference between, like, I just like studying the difference of Matt's Martha, of, like, Martha in the first 2 episodes she showed up in, and then Chris's Martha.
Yeah.
It's like the difference between plot device Martha and actual character Martha.
Yeah.
Mine being the plot device, yeah. I mean, she was a character, but she was a lot like just kind of this grim soothsayer type character, and I don't think that was what she was meant to be.
She showed up in the realm and then started calling people hot.
Oh, yeah, she had
Immediately.
that side to her as well. And then
Yeah, she flirted with like everyone. Like Martha used to flirt with actually everything.
That was just me. Like
That was you.
You're awful, Matt.
And then my Martha was just like, "Hey, Wag, you're mine now."
Yeah.
The others have their gods. I'm gonna take care of you.
And now Martha, when it comes to Wag, is just like, why is this a thing? Intermission Martha's pretty fun.
Oh boy. But yeah.
So one skill we learn in a podcast is to fill silence, and I have not learned that skill.
That's fair. None of us have.
I'm like such an INTP. I have to like just like dive into myself and think before I can say anything.
See, and then you have the INTJ that is me that's just like, what am I doing? I should be doing something. I have plans.
Baby.
I have plans. I don't want to do anything, but I have things I could do.
That is a mood.
Like putting Mianite characters into The Sims and seeing how long it takes them to fight each other.
Not very long.
If mods involved, it takes less than an in-game day.
Oh no.
See how long it takes the big scary one to stab the little red one and just pin him into the floor with a sword and leave him there.
Something like that.
I mean, if we put Botan in, then it gets even worse.
I don't know how the Sims work, but yeah, that's probably worse.
Probably. There are mods for The Sims that'll let you have them kill each other.
Speaking of mods, I really want like someone to make a world historian mod for Minecraft. That's like okay, it introduces like Botan as an NPC and just creates kind of like a quintessence leeching effect that destroys the world over time and causes like character or like, you know, mobs to get possessed and stuff like that.
Stinky idiot mod.
Wait, what?
Stinky idiot mod.
Stinky idiot. You can make that mod. It's time.
Nah.
But no, I wrote a lot of Alyssa for Awakening. It's just like older Alyssa, though, and she ended up whatever path I threw my Andor on, Sky for that. I kind of made Alyssa follow in that footstep, but like in a more Dianite sense.
There was a lot of debate about which god Alyssa would end up following.
Within like the season 2 team or some other discussion?
Oh, I had someone who was going to play Alyssa.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah.
And their name, interestingly enough, wasn't it
Alyssa?
Yeah. I didn't want to say it because I wasn't sure if that was like yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, we had her, and then when we couldn't really get a hold of her much, I had someone else that's actually a really good friend of mine and used to be on the MMO team with me. That actually ran the Alyssa Tumblr for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
we had lots of fun with that. Oh man, but those blogs. Ugh.
I mean, other than Dianite, what was the most like viable choice? I guess like Ionite or Mianite.
It actually would have been Mianite.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had this whole thing about it at some point. Like, at least across whatever sort of canon the Tumblr blogs had. But, you know.
Very little, it turns out.
Very little.
And or has faded into non-existence. We pray for him.
Rip.
Rip.
Rip in pieces. No, I still stalk the Mianite tag on Tumblr sometimes.
Yeah. I don't stalk the Mianite tag much anymore. But yeah, it's fun to see those posts where it's like, hey, are you guys still in hibernation? Knock knock. It's
Yeah, basically.
2059 and Mianite is still dead, but we're holding out for the future.
Yeah.
It's the year 2860. Mianite still a thing, right?
We're still
knock.
waiting.
It's a thing, I promise. It is a thing that is happening.
Oh man, okay, like I just have to say this, like I really hope, I mean, okay, so I understand that like the MMO is kind of like the spiritual season 3 to a lot of people. That's awesome. I also want someday, like, you know, the streamers or some of them, or even like some of the BTS members to get back together and do like a streamed season 3, because like I feel like there's so much potential for that, but it's just kind of like, you know, people aren't in the right mindset for it, which is understandable.
Yeah.
Totally understandable. But someday I kind of hope it happens.
Yeah, something I can say is that, because I don't think it's any big secret that there was a team for season 3, were it to happen. There's 3 of us for it.
Okay.
There was Zine, Mad Spy, and me, and I was going to be the writer for it.
Okay.
A lot of the ideas we had for season 3 are in some way or another getting worked into the MMO story.
Ooh.
Which is great.
So some of the ideas you guys would have seen there, we're planning on having carryover, but as far as any details go, the gods of the NDA would smite me down.
Yeah. I'm really excited because like from what little you've told me, I'm not gonna say anything, but like it definitely has really good like story quality. So I'm really excited to see the MMO, and I think it's definitely gonna like attract, you know, the same people who were interested in like season 2 for story reasons.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. That's all. Like just keep a lookout. Like anyone who's in that Discord or follows the Tumblr blog, or any of us on Twitter. Like we will be posting more sneak peeks, hopefully sooner rather than later.
Yep.
Including a certain something that I've been working on.
Oh boy.
That I can give you guys a little teaser about.
OMG.
Something Fanworks contest.
What contest?
Fanworks contest.
Oh, okay.
Writing and arting.
Interesting.
Yeah. I just gotta get Deck to approve the announcement post for that.
Ooh.
So hopefully in the next couple of days you guys will know what I'm actually talking about. Yay!
A contest.
Well, now I gotta go continue and sit on the follow-up, so
Yeah.
keep that in hiatus.
Like, I am actually needing to bow out so I can go talk with the other admins. But thank you guys for having me on.
Thank you so much for coming.
Not a problem.
Have fun.
Bye-bye.
Have a
Bye.
wonderful day. Yeah. Well, that was Lady Krystine. And here we are.
And here we are.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I'm very tired.
Oof.
Sorry I didn't, talk a whole lot. I'm just... Ugh.
It's a different dynamic having 3 people, and I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but
Eh,
so at some times I was like, oh, this is different. I don't know what to say.
it's not too bad.
But yeah, if you're tired, what do you want to do?
Man, Taylor said talk about... you said you had a list of stuff.
Small list, yeah. I can pull that up. So, oh dear, I know how to use my computer. Okay, there it is. Oh yeah, so I took that Homestuck quiz that you recommended.
Oh no.
And I don't know what the heck, all these things are, in detail, but I'm a page of space, apparently. What do you think of that?
You're soft and crunchy at the same time. Give me a second and I'll Google that.
Yeah, so pages are they start as nothing, and they have all this potential.
Yeah, they're the soft boys.
For them to achieve it. If they reach their potential, they're like hard boys, but it's very hard to get there, I guess.
Plus, if you're space, then you got a big... I'm gonna hit people with things. 1 second.
Yeah, and apparently space people are responsible for creating the new universe at the end of the game, which is real and true for me.
Here we go. This is the one I like. The page of space at the beginning of the game is going to have little to no understanding of space, physics, matter, speed, or the frogs. You don't understand the frogs' point yet, but just bear with me.
Damn it!
Bear with me and the frogs.
All I ever wanted in life was to understand the frogs, Angel.
His complete lack of understanding will probably be an issue since, well, he's responsible for the frog breeding. One false move and your frog has cancer and your universe is ruined.
Well, all the frogs have cancer, then.
Over time, however, the page will begin to understand everything there is to know about space. Physics, dimension, their planet, the frog will all begin to make sense. Slowly, the page will begin to actively control space itself. It'll start with some short distance teleporting and maybe some weak telekinesis, but as time goes on, it will grow to creating planets with the drop of a hat, dropping meteors down on enemies, and maybe fixing a ruined universe.
Alright, I'm down. I mean, I don't like how it starts, but yeah, that's a good payoff.
Chris just mentioned in chat, they're opening up applications for builders in MMO.
Ooh, interesting. Dude, I like this. We got a writing contest.
Double whammy.
And yeah, boy, we got some listeners who might want to get in on this.
Yeah. Maybe when this goes up on YouTube, considering we've consistently had 2 viewers for the past hour.
Angel, we have 100 viewers. Okay, this is a great podcast.
We're not Captain Sparkles level just yet.
Instant classic. No, Captain Sparkles probably has 5,000 viewers at a time. We'll get there, but we're an instant classic. You hear me? We got 150 viewers minimum right now, and they're all just passionately committed to our cause, and they're so hyped that Lady Krystine was here. And we're gonna blow up, Angel. This is gonna be great.
If they do become realize they're impossible to kill and can just probably 1v1 the Black King. Okay, that's great. That's fantastic. Pro tip: spare him with a Sylph of Light. Debatable. Keep him alive at all costs.
Oh, yeah. So, do you have more Homestuck thoughts, or do you want me to move on to the next?
You can move on. Thing? I was just reading class vector analysis.
Okay. Yeah, it's interesting, and I'm encouraged by the analysis that I'm hearing so far. But I was curious, how did you think of the idea to do this podcast in the first place?
I have
a podcast in particular.
I have a dumb brain.
That's valid. I mean, we clearly have over 500 viewers right now.
Yeah,
so
sure.
It must not be that dumb. I mean, something's working. I was just curious because I've been listening to some podcasts recently and thinking you know what, this is a pretty cool medium, and Angel has the right idea here because podcasts are big right now, and you can clearly get, over 1,000 viewers like we have right now. And like, I'm just thinking like, I kind of want to get into this because it's relaxing and it's like this long form thought dump thing that I'm really fond of. And like, whenever I tried to make YouTube videos back in the day, it was like, all right, I feel guilty if I talk for more than 5 minutes without like showing them a plushie that I got or something. And I couldn't do it. I just wasn't comfortable on camera or like being concise in general. But podcasts, like, I don't know. Like, did you know that podcasts were a big thing?
I mean, yeah, I know that
because I easily 3,000 viewers like we have right now. Did you know that this would happen? I interrupted you though. What were you saying?
I was just saying it's okay. Everything's fine.
Angel's dead.
Anything else on your list of wisdom?
No.
Grandpa Piss is unconscious. Thank you, what? Tumblr.
But yeah, like we got Lady Krystine on, so that was a successful episode. Yeah. Angel, what are you doing?
Make noises to fill the void.
Angel, you're in a podcast right now. Pull it together.
No. I mean, I don't know what else there is to go on about, other than like.
Don't. Just quit. Hang up the mic and go to bed.
We are oh god, stop pinging me. Stop it. Leave me alone. It's the MMO pinging me. Leave me alone. Krystine. Okay. Yeah, people in chat can ask questions, but I think it's only Pika typing. Whoever is the second viewer can suck.
Valid.
I don't know who it is because they haven't typed yet, and Honor's gone.
Oof. But yeah, guys, you gotta check out the MMO Discord and go hop over to Lady Krystine's Discord as well and give all this new Mianite content some love because it's gonna be hype, it's gonna be big, it's gonna be rad, it's gonna be fluffy,
Matt's
it's gonna
last
be meaty,
writing
fresh,
thing.
clean.
Akemi origin.
What about Akemi?
It's just Pika in chat saying, I have a question regarding Matt's last writing thing about Akemi.
Oh my gosh, Pika is so thorough. I remember you, Pika. Hello, Pika. Pika always interested in the lore and picking things apart. Yeah, what's the question?
I love Akemi.
I love Akemi too.
She's good. I run a blog for her now, and it's just a bunch of sword posting.
There's no better kind of posting.
I think I just put a bunch of sword memes on her Tumblr, and
sword memes. Sword memes are an aesthetic.
I think I've just got a bunch of sword memes, and the rest is like aesthetic.
Well,
what sword memes do I have on here? I've got I have topless women sword fighting, is one of them.
Sounds good.
One of these is the hilt of a katana as the stick shift in a car.
Oh, I think I saw that one. It's good. Did Pika send the question yet?
No.
I'm not looking because I'm irresponsible.
One of these is recent. Two of these are recent Google searches of how to juggle swords that are on fire, and the other one is treating sword injury.
Huh. I guess they would stay on fire if you juggled them, but I feel like how would you get the oil to like stick to them?
I don't know. Another one here is a Dark Souls like game where the lore for the weapons gets less vague the more you upgrade it. And one of it goes broken blade, a brittle sword, you can't seem to let it go. Unpolished blade, a cherished weapon from ages past. Polished blade, you remember something. Bride's blade, your wife's sword. And then the last part of this post is wife in the background, I'm still alive.
I like Tumblr. Tumblr is a good meme. Okay, did Pika send the question yet?
Not yet. I'm still waiting.
Pika's still typing?
You think so?
Man.
But no, there's just a lot of. I mean, I think I'm Here we go. Nudes are so 2017. Send me a photo of yourself in full plate armor, wielding battle-ready weapons. And then it's someone with a dagger in full plate armor.
Yeah. I'm going on your stream to check for Pika because I feel.
Oh, here we go. So regarding
Hey.
Akemi origin, it seems to hint a cycle of Mianite, Dianite, and Ionite being reborn with World Historian. Is that true, or am I missing something?
That's it. You hit the nail on the head.
See, I didn't catch that when I read Akemi origin. I just... oh god, why do I have 5 viewers all of a sudden just out of the blue? Hi!
Angela told you, we have 5,000 viewers. You're not even reading it,
we
right?
just
There
have
are
to put
3 zeros after that.
Yeah, we just have to put a few zeros after 5 and then we'll be good.
No, I mean, they're already there. You just need to put on your glasses.
Well, Twitch does take a while to update that viewer count for me.
Yeah. Okay, but I didn't get the exact wording of the question. There might be a slight technical difference, but basically that's it. Yeah.
Who cares about technical differences?
Nobody. But like, I actually haven't thought about that story in a while, so let me get back in the headspace. Yeah, like basically, the idea of the story is that, World Historian has been farming this planet for a long time, and the planet has gone through many different cycles of destruction and rebuilding, which include the harvest and regrowing of the gods themselves. So Botan just treats it all like a big old farm, basically. Would a mother be reborn as well? I need to get back in this headspace. Yeah, I'm not able to answer the question. My brain's like,
I mean, if you talk to me about Botan eating things, I just think Botan like tasty snack.
Yeah, I mean, like quintessence with chocolate sprinkles is basically just chocolate sprinkles floating in the air, but it's still tasty.
Eat food.
Yep. So, any more questions or
comments or concerns?
Comments or concerns? Yep.
There's a lot of concerns.
A lot of concerns.
Oh,
Most
God.
of them are mine.
I don't think there's anything else. Oh, God. Thanking emoji. Oh, rigged, leave me alone. I don't know what to say. Things, bad words.
Oh yeah, but like Pika, I finally got my brain back in the space. It just took a while.
Thank God.
Basically, I mean, Akemi was immortal. A mortal, not immortal. She was mortal, and she died, a long time ago in the Rexamar timeline. And she, had a normal lifespan basically. And yeah, so Botan just chooses them, and they wait. Dude, I should stop talking, because, sometimes I forget how my own universe works. I'm just gonna stop talking. Forget what I just said. Leave me alone. I'm gonna go hide in a fucking dark cave and smoke quintessence.
How does one absorb quintessence? You eat it, you smoke it, you snort it up your nose, you put it up your butt,
Man, there are so many ways to become a god.
You stab it into your vein, into your arteries. Hi, Phantasmagoria. We are good. We have no topics in our heads right now. We are dead.
And we're on the precipice of, like, leaving for the day, maybe.
Maybe.
I think. Yeah.
All of us are very tired. This is the tired episode.
Yeah, but welcome, Phantasmadormi. You have a cool name. Welcome. We'd like to chat with you about Mianite and the universe and the fact that we have over 8,000 viewers.
Sure.
Woo! Man, what a great podcast. Instant classic.
I can just spam my chat with Captain Sporgle.
Captain Sporgula. Oh my god. You fool.
I don't even watch his streams that much anymore. I just continue to subscribe to him. It's only $5. It's not a whole lot of money to spare every month.
Yeah. I don't currently subscribe to any streamers. But
no one can subscribe to me because Twitch apparently chooses their partnerships on their own whim. I am not good enough.
Don't you have to meet a certain prerequisite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sucky. Because it's like, okay.
I mean, I think they just have that in place to, like, make sure that, like, random bots don't get on Twitch and start, like, making themselves partners or whatever.
Yeah. But they can, like, maybe lower the standard a little.
Isn't it, like, what is it, like 50 subs or something like that?
Oh, no, it's...
Yeah. Or, like, followers?
It's more than that now.
Oh.
It's shite. Like, it's either 100 or over 100, and I'm not remembering.
Okay. Yeah, that can take a pretty long while to build.
Oh,
from what I hear.
Thanks, Stream Elements. Why did you do that? Stream Elements, no! Don't time out. Stream Elements timed out Phantasma for, like, 30 seconds a pop.
What?
Oh my god. Stream Elements, no! I want to free you. Time out for 30 seconds, no!
That was our most valuable fan.
Be free! Untimeout user. You're free now.
Awful.
Okay.
iNet is taking over. We need to stop
Stream
it.
Elements, why'd you do this? Okay, so the question was, so I caught some of the stuff about Botan and growing the gods and stuff. Does that work for the same for other universes? Does Botan exist in those realms as one being across all of them or as alternates? So, like, are there multiple Botans?
Oh. I sneak away.
I mean, I personally say no. There's only one Botan, and he's just picking and pulling.
You didn't even know that I was here. There was no podcast today.
Right.
Nothing has ever existed, in fact. Okay, so, yeah, my answer would be roughly the same as Angel's. Botan isn't, like, spread as alternates, but he is able to move very quickly.
He's Santa Claus, is what you're saying.
Basically.
Santa Claus, but he's Botan. He eats.
So, like,
he eats children's souls.
There is an order to the universe that, you know, generates things like alternates. It's almost a procedural generation, if you think about it. And Botan is over that system. He was not created as a part of it. So he does not have an alternate. Think about that. That's like the most revealing thing I've ever said about Botan, actually, and I sort of regret it. But it's okay.
It's fine. No one's gonna mess with that a whole ton anyway. I mean, people kind of
Oh yeah, that's not interesting enough to mess with.
People kind of take the same for Ironite anyway. Because now she's technically dead, technically not dead, but there's also a bunch of very small hers.
Yeah, well, like, Ionite has alternate. And it's also kind of, like, fractal, because, like, Ionite has alternates, and her individual alternates have, like, subdivisions. The Ionitas. And the Ionitas might have subdivisions as well. Who knows?
I can't believe the world is run by Ionitas.
Like, if an Ionita were to grow big and strong, lifting lots of trees, you know, she might, like, grow up into a big, strong Ionite, and then go
or just
through
a
an
very
existential
strong
crisis.
Ionita.
And a very strong Ionita, yeah. Like, who knows? I mean, yeah, she technically would grow up into an Ionite, but that was just my cute way of...
You put an Everstone on the Ionitas, and then they just grow up to be really strong Ionitas. They just don't evolve. Someone needs to make a Mianite Pokemon ROM hack.
Dude.
Isn't it all in textures now? It's not just the sprite sheets of chaos anymore? Or is that just NES or something? I think Game Boy's like that as well. I know what I'm talking about, nobody else does. Phantasma in the chat says, you better not shout, you better not cry, you better not pout. I'm telling you why Botan is hungry for quintessence.
He is. Yeah.
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
He
knows when you've been bad or good, so honestly he doesn't care.
I was gonna say the last part. He has a big sharp Kikoku, and he'll eat you like a steak.
It's the worst Christmas song.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I think back on how fun it was to do all that PR stuff for Mianite on Tumblr back when Mianite was, booming and everything. And I think one of my favorite screenshots that I posted was just like Ionita like standing in the ravine over lava. Like when the world was starting to get all messed up by Botan. That was like, I think that was like a teaser for Ionita as well. Like, I forget if they already knew about Ionita. Yeah, they already knew. But now she was in danger, and it was like, that was fun.
She cannot die.
Yeah.
She just asexually reproduces.
That's me as well.
Oh no.
Well, our 8,000 viewers are dwindling so slowly.
Not really. We've had a consistent 4 for the past while. Speaking of Ionitas, did she survive the collapse of Rexamar? Oh yeah, according to Intermission, she did. Chris has stated before that Martha brought Ionita through the portal with her. There was a lot of people who theoretically jumped, but they just didn't show up in like the actual thing because there's only so many NPCs.
Yeah, and that's season 2 canon as well. Ionita definitely went through with Martha.
But no, like it's explained on Martha's Tumblr someplace that I don't want to search up because that's a lot of posts.
Yeah. How long have we been running today?
Just about an hour now.
Okay. Neat.
So I think we're about done here unless anybody has like last minute questions that you better rush. What would season 1 Ionite think of Ionita?
Season 1 Ironite would be like stares coldly at small bean
Whose baby is
and walks
this?
away. Yeah.
Oh, Honor, if if you want last minute questions, then you can run.
Welcome back, Honor.
I'm out of water. I'm very sad.
I'm not out of it. I just refuse to drink it. It's sitting there, and I'm like, no. Don't look at me.
Put an ice cube in your mouth.
That
Doesn't help any.
Sounds kind of cool. Sounds like a hip thing to do.
I want to go to Build-A-Bear. We do like, yeah, we do like you. You're good. We love you.
Yes, we like you. And did you hear, Honor, about the writing contest that's going on in the...
Honor wasn't here for that. They're... Apparently MMO is about to start a fanworks contest for drawing and writing. That's the only info we got.
And they're also gonna, like,
The
start looking
the Builder
for...
apps.
Yeah.
I applied for Builder and never got a response back, so...
Rip.
Rip. I have a building style that nobody likes, so...
I haven't seen enough of your building, but you're like,
I build hut
the
in middle
style
of
you
wood.
use for texture packs is great.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna do that, but it requires, putting a follow-up in more hiatus, than it already is. Like, I swear I just have to write one more paragraph, then I'll be done, but I have got nothing. Stream died as soon as Matt. As soon as you said something, Matt is dead. Matt is No. I'm also dead.
Oh. Did Honor not hear what we were saying about the contest and stuff? Fanworks.
Maybe.
Writing contest. MMO.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a writing contest. Go check it out on the MMO, and they're looking for builders. Good stuff. Oh wait, Honor already responded to the builder thing, so I think they heard. I don't know what they lost.
Well, Honor didn't. Wait, was Honor? Wait, no, it wasn't Honor. Somebody else said it. It was, yeah, other people.
No. Honor said stream died.
Honor said stream died, but that was about it.
Okay. Anyway.
We can do a Care Bears commentary.
Can we?
Can we? I don't think Twitch would let us stream Care Bears for very long.
No, probably not.
Maybe the 1980s ones, but otherwise, no.
Could do that next time, maybe. Take a little risk.
Care Bear commentary podcast.
Care Bear commentary. Yeah, that reminds me. Care Bears are great.
No, I think we're just about done here. I say as we get a 6th viewer in the Twitch.
I told you, we're blowing up.
Sure. So no, I think we're good. And we're gonna pop out. I may stream some Pokemon White later, but I don't know about that.
We could milk this, though. I mean, we have over 10,000 viewers right now.
Sure.
We could hold out that penny jar.
The penny jar is not getting any pennies.
Man.
Okay, no, I think we're... Yeah, both for MMO. Building app and writing and drawing contest.
Yep. That's it. Go check them out.
Okay, but I think we're gonna pop out and I have to go shopping or something, ? And then we'll be good.
Alright. Cool. Well, good stream.
Good stream, good record.
Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for dropping in. We'll do this again.
Goodbye!